station here. I'm going to see if I can get a little closer. We got it fancied up. He's always taking pride in his station. So I'm blocking a guy wanting to get out of the liquor store. Oh yeah, I ran out of film yesterday. I got just a little bit of you, but not much.
Oh, come on, I love you, Elsa. I miss you all.
Oh, that's nice. She'll love that. Fisk Street. The old house. I know I got the trash can and the stuff that yesterday was trash day, and Justin painted the porch, so I didn't get. The old place. Even today, there goes Justin and Nicole. The big yellow monster that they live in. Not a bad looking house. My flag, as usual, is wrapped around the flagpole. The driveway always needed work. Just the old house. October the 9th. I'm outside the Spectran building in the back. I'm sincerely hoping some of the color in these trees will show up. I just don't know. It's only about 10 after 7 in the morning. I just got off. I'm on my way over to the church. The youth are having a fundraising breakfast. Pastor wanted to turn it into a prayer breakfast. And so I'm on my way over to the church. Called last night to wish Sissy a happy birthday, and missed her, but I got a chance to talk to Emery. The area around here is really very pretty. It's not bright. As far as the day is concerned, the sun hasn't been up that long. But this is the back of the old building. Sun was on all of these, it would be a lot prettier. But I'll take what I can get. This area here is really quite pretty. Peter Ruddick, when he was our manager, had even a little tomato garden back over in there. This is one of the entrances to the ship. These trees are quite beautiful. I wish they'd show up better than what they are. But it's very early in the morning, and the sun isn't really out yet. This is what used to be called the Doll House, the Doll Museum, which now it houses the computer classes and a lot of Spectrans office personnel. Payroll is in here. Hall Road is such a beautiful area. It has beautiful homes and scenery. Very little traffic, I guess, until we get out. The clouds are moving fairly swift. And as I said, these colors are really very brilliant, but they're just not showing up without the sun reflecting on them. A lot of this property in here belongs to the Martells. That Mark is part of his family that now serves the Lord in a mighty way. Spoke at the church not too long ago. Over behind the Doll House is the Spectran building that really you can't even see because of the beautiful trees. This house is one of the beautiful homes that's along Hall Road. All of them have a little acreage with them, and my lens fogs up a lot, and I can't really tell how much of the trees in the area I'm getting. Back over here by the Doll House. there's still a lot of green. We're probably still another week or 10 days from peaking. Sorry that was so fogged up before. I know it was just really a waste of time. Right now I'm on Main Street in Southbridge. I've already passed the town hall and etc. The Friendlies is over there, and of course McDonald's, where I enjoyed so much wonderful time with my babies. I just really don't know if the color back on the hill back there, if the perspective will be there. Here's old Mickey D's with the playground, and it's the service station. Here has got their harvest decoration out, and of course there's still some of the beautiful flowers and all that we've been blessed with this year. You can tell it's not Oklahoma. The flag is hanging really still. It's still so beautiful. Road going back towards Miracle Maze, and I just saw this beautiful tree that I sincerely hope is coming out. I can't really tell. Hey kids, you recognize this? Huh? Good old Miracle Maze. People of the community got together and built this. And me and my babies have enjoyed it very much. They've played in those little towers, and they've climbed and jumped and we had a good time. And once we get back down to Oklahoma, we'll have some more fun times. through here, and then we'd turn down here. And remember this thing here that you get on and it moves? Woo, woo, woo. And rock and swing. Let me see if Grandma can get off of this thing. Remember, we'd sit up there, and we've had a few picnics in this area. Looks like someone left their jacket. Perhaps I'll come back. Remember the wheels, Ike? You could pretend like you were driving a boat or a plane or a car. Here's the puppet show. Remember the tire walk? Ooh. Let's see if I can get down here. Monkey bars. The tire walks. I used to like this thing. Remember walking across that funny little thing there? And crawling through all of those. You really did. You crawled through those. Walked on top of them. And I remember the first time Amber walked the balance beam. And that was quite a treat. There's the balance beam right there. And she walked across it. Going up and down those things. Oh, what adventures. What wonderful adventures. And this thing, remember crawling through it? Ooh. Going way up to the top, coming down the slide. Kids going through there. I'm sorry I'm so bouncy. I feel like Popeye with one eye. I remember going all the way up. You'd start up there and you go zoo, and down you'd come. Because it's so early in the morning, there's not anybody here right now. And fall definitely. This one here was one of Ike's favorites. Very, very favorites. He'd get up there and he'd zoom all the way down. He'd go and he'd climb and he'd do it. And there's this pole thing here that you could slide down, like a fireman's pole. And go through all of these mazes. And it was absolutely amazing. And there's the ball field. It generally had kids out there playing ball at the time we were here. If I be real still, right in there you can see the lake. It's a good sized lake. And most of it is on private property. Now the Southbridge host is back there. This is kind of the backside of Miracle Maze. Pastor Bob helped. I don't know whether I mentioned that or not, helped build this. Here's the other side of that one that Ike liked because it's got some bumpity bumps along the way. And in this thing right here is kind of like a walking the plank type of sensation. Took some getting used to doing that one. Can't really tell how it is from down here. You can go all through there, do all things. Here's another little slide. There's 3 or 4 different slides in here. It is just really a fun trip. The building in the background is Burgess School. This thing was really fun. And then the swings, where all the kids would line up there and swing, swing, swing. See some of the fall colors back there. Remember to get over on the other side here, we had to climb. Now, Grandma's gonna climb. Of course, you know, you could always walk around, but where's the fun in that? I can remember when Ike was little and he would swing in the little ones, and then he got where he was in the big ones. Now you can see the puppet show. Looks like they've been doing something for Halloween. There's a maple tree. Young and upcoming. And you know how maples are around here. It will upcome. There's another little slide that when Ike was really little. Some more of those steering wheels. And remember this thing? There was always a line waiting to play on this thing. Everybody liked to shovel the dirt. And we had picnics. And we would swing. And sometimes we would just play. But Grandma liked this thing. This was just Grandma's speed. She really enjoyed the swing. And I remember Amber on these tires, man, she really got where she was. And then Mel learned how to do it. Now, let's see if I can find my way out of here. This looks like a good starting point. We used to bring the youth group over here before the maze was built, and they would play over behind the school over in that area, and they would play basketball. One last quick look around. Say, all right, let's go to McDonald's. And we would go to McDonald's. Ooh, that's that funny walking thing again. Well, Miracle Maze, you've been fun. goes up. The tree is really beautiful. And of course the courts I was telling you about, the basketball courts, are back there. Of course you're having to look at this through my windshield, so it leaves something to be desired. In New England very long at all, when I needed to go to work a little bit to help out. And I don't know if this is going to show up, but all of these little lights along the road here are lit up at night, and it's quite beautiful. It really is mostly a facade. The big old house back there is made up of apartments. I'm sure at one time it was a beautiful home. I don't remember the history of it, but this was my first job in New England. I worked here at the Southbridge Coach Motor Lodge. The house itself is divided up into, like I said, apartments, and they're really quite lonely. But, I have been all through the house, and especially in that front porch there. The lodge itself is back up in there. Burgess School, where Miracle Maze and everything is back there. And behind the lodge is apple trees that I used to, because they would just fall to the ground, and no one really wanted them or kept them or anything, and so there was always plenty of fresh apples. Southbridge Village is back over in there. I'm taking it from the inside of the car again, but that's the drive. I've walked up it many a time. I know my steering wheel is in the way. There it is. There's the office. A lot of memories. Oh, glory flying. I'm sorry, I'm so short. Okay, you can see, perhaps I'll get out. You can see the fruit on the trees. They're golden delicious apples. And they just fall to the ground. The area back in here and all is the school, and on the other side of it, of course, is Miracle Maze, where we just were. The back of the motel. A lot of memories with the old place. I'm glad for the memories, but I wouldn't want to do it again. Flowers here on the side of the building. I've just kind of gone around. This is just another view of the house, and which is where the office is, and residence quarters are in that front area also. The swimming pool over in here. Just little recreation areas, places to sit and enjoy. They've kept it up really nice. Jonathan's, a restaurant, used to be over there, and they had a fire just right after we came. And they really never rebuilt. They use it more for parking, which in Southbridge, believe me, you always need parking. I don't know that I'm going to be able to walk into the sun here. But I've walked many a walk down that. Met some very nice people. Cleaned and made lots of beds. And as you can see, it's fall. The same little old car that brought me here. Georgia's Basketball. And we'll look down Main Street. I picked up some chestnuts that came off of, if I can't seem to get my pointer working here. But anyway, off of a tree, chestnut tree, right down in front of that building. I just got off of work. It's October the 17th. And it's a crisp day. Had to scrape the frost off of the windshields this morning as we left work. But I wanted to get a quick picture. The fall foliage is going faster than what I've had time to take pictures of. But you remember the scene outside the back door. They are pretty. Of course, you can see those down there that are just on their way out. And the lippies. He's apparently doing pretty well. New England maples. off the deck. I did manage to get the poinsettia in before it frosted over. I know last year I lost a number of the plants. Down here the little kids are watching. Let's see if I can find them. Yeah. They're really curious about what I'm doing. They're waiting for the school bus. I ended up bringing in one of the plants and putting it here on the bookcase. Of course, I haven't really ran any heat yet, so it may be taking its chances as well as outside. Street here, I don't know whether it's going to show up as brilliantly. That orange one right there was just beautiful a couple of days ago, but it's pretty much had its time. I don't know how many of these children over here you're going to recognize and remember, or how many of they'll show up. But big old tree across the way has about had it. And at the bridge, and they're still working on it. It's November the 11th, day after Tabitha's birthday. Walk through here. Really, there's not much other than the fact that they have smell gasoline. They have got girders and the beams. And so apparently we're going to get a whole new bridge whenever it all gets finished. You can see from the last time the leaves are all gone, and Russell Harrington, the water. Of course, I'm going into the sun now, back up the river. Linda's with me. She's sitting in the car staying warm like a good sensible person. And I'm going to walk over here and see what's going on at this angle. Water, water. And of course, as you know, we live back up in there. So, this is us. The saga of the bridge goes on. Here is a huge one of those crane things. But I'm sure the boys, you know, some of that boy stuff, look at the size of that tire, man.
Hello, I'm not in the car anymore keeping warm. It's my turn to photograph. Look at those things. Wow, huh? There's the bridge. Yeah, I heard. No, it didn't do that. There's Notre Dame. That's the steeple. Or I suppose it could be St. Mary's steeple. I have no clue. I'm not good at steeples. There's Russell Harrington. Down onto the waterfall. Isn't that a beautiful house? Nice rock. It's for sale. Somebody come by quick.
Which man?
I just drove by.
Oh, that's okay. Let him think.
What are you doing, lady?
I'm out here taking pictures of town. There's the Russell Harrington's back over in there again where we were just at.
Next to the water.
And the bridge going across that water. I was hoping to see a little bit better in the town. I don't know, I guess I just got the wrong spot, or it's not showing up good on the pictures. Because what I'm seeing in the viewfinder is...
It's not bad out here till a car goes by.
I was trying to find where Joni and them lived. I can see the building, but I think mostly I'm just getting trees.
See that yellow building? Triple decker?
Yep.
Go over a couple this way and up that road, they live at the corner.
Yep. I know. You can see Joni's better. It's that yellow house over there. Right there. I don't know whether it's going to show up in here, but you can see one of the branches of the river that is down in there. I wonder if you can see old Gloria flying. So beautiful. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. That's Russell Harrington where it's flying in front of. This is for you, just to let you see Ace's house again. Since I'm standing here across the street trying to remember when they put the wall in and the steps where he parked his truck. Yeah, I haven't heard much from the boys lately. I guess we've just lost. And these houses that people pile up on top of, I know it's quite a contrast to what we're used to down there. And there's Linda down there yelling at me.
There's those two church steeples we tried to get the other time coming up the hill.
Yep.
And we ran out of battery.
Yep. And now we can get Notre Dame from this.
There's Notre Dame. And there's the United Methodist.
Yep, the United Methodist is where Charles held his first wedding when we came up here. Renewed the vows for the Chininsky family.
Excuse the moving of the camera, but the car's moving. There you go. Anybody want a donut? Last call. Ah, you're out of luck. We didn't stop.
Downtown Southbridge.
Better watch it. You're gonna get too excited. Now I can see everybody looking in saying, boy, there's a couple of weird ladies. What is there to film in downtown Southbridge?
Can you get both sides of the street, or is
Yep,
it?
right down the middle. Both
Good.
sides are showing.
Neat.
There's Southbridge Savings Bank. I think historically it's the oldest bank in town. You can see Betty Jean's cracked windshield. But it's just an added flair to the pictures.
Right.
I hope they come out lighter than what this picture's showing in my eye.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I couldn't really tell on the. Did we get a picture of Southbridge Credit Union where Robert paint?
There you go, Robert. This one's for you. There's the Elks. Oh, yeah. We're excited, aren't we?
Yep. And the barn.
You missed Subway.
Oh, what can I say?
No tragedy to life. Here we're coming to the bridge. Look quick, you might miss it. After all, this is a little rinky-dink town. That's what my cousin used to say about Warren. Blink your eyes as you're driving through, you'll miss it.
Bert and Sharon's.
Yep, Bert and Sharon live down here now. There's the flower shop.
Yep, and where Richard Jarvis is.
There's the bridge. And we're
the
coming
Rotary.
to the Rotary.
We've taken pictures of the Rotary before. The pipe.
Oh, better. So, see, you never saw that sign, did you? Southbridge Business Center. It's not the AO anymore. And over there is where they're supposed to build the new police station, unless it fell through already.
Where is that?
Between the parking lot over there and the park over here is the new police station supposed to go.
Huh.
Well, they were supposed to break ground in September.
Wait with Lynn Street?
Yeah, they were supposed to break ground in September though, and they haven't, so they probably changed their mind again. I mean, nothing unusual for Southbridge. I was gonna say, do they have their headlights on? It looks it in here.
Yep.
It's not that dark yet, is it?
It's getting that time of day. I mean, after all, it's 4:15.
Yeah, you better watch it. It's getting late in the day. 4:30's coming rolling around here. Time to put the kiddies to bed. My kids used to hate it because when they were little, I told them when it got dark, they had to come in. Well, in the fall and winter, it don't take long to get dark. As you see, we're going to hit a red light. Oh, and she's a nice driver.
Okay, now you can get a dude there.
Oh, she wants a dude. Oh, there's a dude. Wait, let me turn around here. There's a dude. She's been wanting these dudes, guys. She thinks they're pretty neat.
You missed the live ones.
Yeah, she missed the live ones. It's a pretty shame that we have to see a dude in a liquor store, though.
Yeah. So much of it. Oh, smile. Your own
Betty Jean camera. I want to lose my glasses here. So you can tell how nice and smooth.
Campaign in my picture, so there it is. Actually, I just wanted to get the picture of the sun on the. I told you this hill. It's a shame it's got to be. Listen to her laugh. She is absolutely a nut. She thinks I'm crazy for wanting to do this.
Did you do this when the trees were turning?
Yes, I did this when the trees were turning.
Okay, then at least it's worth it now. You can see the difference.
She's giving me a hard time about wanting to take these pictures.
It's a dog ugly picture, baby.
She says it's a dull, ugly picture. Oh. Behave yourself, Linda.
I mean, at least you could do something with a little color.
Okay, here's the sunshine. Woo! Get this nut home. Hell, she's over here yelling in the back.
You got the sun over there. Come around and get the moon.
Where's the moon?
Right there.
Oh, there's the moon. And down in here is a different angle. Now that smokestack that we see is at AO, even at the strange angle, that's still, but I want to walk down and get what I saw.
West Street School's over there, that big old building off to your right.
Yeah.
Notre Dame steeple's in the middle.
And I can see the high rise right down there.
Yep, the high rise is over there.
Okay, well, there was just a real good shot, the one that caught my attention. Now, is this the yellow buildings over here? Is this the one over by the house, or? And the tall steeple is Notre Dame. I don't know, maybe I'm... Yep, the cemetery we were just at, right down in there. What am I gonna do with her? Take her home, I guess. There's the high rise and the smokestack at AO. It's really amazing. she's too much, this kid. Okay, all that over in there is us. I guess I've had it. That big building over in there is the hospital. She's knocking on the car. I think that's either she wants me to get in or she wants to get out. I'm not sure which. There she is. What am I going to do? I don't guess she wants to get out. She is out. Okay, have you got the shots that we wanted?
I haven't even got focus. I hope this red color on these trees comes out because that's really cool looking.
Yep. Okay, in case you don't recognize where we're at, we're still on Page Hill, headed towards the airport.
Yeah, but we're willing to go anywhere to take pictures for you people.
Making memories, making memories.
We don't want you to miss one single inch of Southbridge. I'm gonna go
believe
find.
it or not, you have, because we haven't even been over by Elm Street and over by the country club or any of that area. Open here, but I'm at the airport, and they have opened the Windsock, which is this little cafe restaurant thing. You can hear the dog barking in the background. But when Chuck took his first flying lessons was out here, he went down his runway. Of course, I'm behind bars here. It's really not a very good shot. Southbridge's little airport. Maintenance buildings. There's plenty. There's others back in the back with some old antique planes. I've even brought Isaac and the girls out here to walk around and look at it. Well, that's it. It's getting cold, and so I guess I'm on my own. It's another rainy day, and at least it's not snow. I finally got this thing going. Can't walk and do this. I guess it's playing. The tulips came up this year. I guess I'm getting Kim's garage. I can smell the gas from the car. So much work to be done. Grass needs cutting again already. Well, I've finally got it out again, and the saga of the bridge, as much as we can tell about it, it's coming along. At least they've got a flooring on it now. It looks like we might be able to use it again soon. I know I'm not very good at this, but today has been our warmest day so far. It's the date is May the 10th, and we have 70-degree weather today. Our warmest day. I'm on the pathway of, let's see if I can get something different here. Which looks like I'm just taking pictures of, we are getting some pretty little flowers. Somebody cut my tulips. I waited all year for the tulips to bloom, and they somebody cut them. So I guess they're decorating some mama's table. There's the bridge. The saga of the bridge. There was a time when I didn't think they were going to get it finished before I left. But maybe they will. I'm parked over there in the driveway of the castle house, or whatever that house is. It's shaped like that. And the real bad curve. There wasn't any cars coming until I decided to do this, and there has been a number of them since then. For the next chapter of the saga of the bridge, I ran out of batteries last time I was trying to do this. Today's date is May 25th, and I'm here with my boy, and they have actually got a bottom in this thing now, or working on it. Okay, fence or something here. There, Ike, there's a piece of equipment for you to look at. And I found out from reviewing some of these that I do move awful fast with they put a gate here, since apparently, okay, Russell Harrington back there in the background. It's supposed to focus itself, so I assume that it's doing that. Okay. I hope I'm not waiting till this bridge finishes before I can go home. The water's calm, no ice. Everything's melted and spring finally came to New England. Waterfall back there that we never can see, but it's there. Chuck and I are getting ready to go over to see Grizzly Adams' grave in Charlton. He's been playing his guitar for me and I've enjoyed it very much. One of the few days that we've had together. There are some flowers around, but I don't happen to see any of them right now. But things are blooming. Chuck, don't run from me.
So funny.
I love you.
I love you too.
What a face.
Look.
Look. What's happening to that bridge? Nothing's happened to it in 6 months.
Oh no, they're finishing it right now. Here.
All right.
Better turn around real quick there. There's
Okay. Hopefully the next time we see it, it'll be finished. Totally and completely. And I'm out of here. Thought I'd get a shot there of Chuck's Mustang. Parked on the other side of the barrier at the bridge. We were getting ready to go back. Nothing's changed there. Except this time there is leaves on the trees. Oops, I know I'm moving too fast again. I kept seeing the steeple up here, but I couldn't find it in the viewfinder. What is that, St. Mary's over on Hamilton? Here, but I couldn't find it in the viewfinder.